On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. Got a couple of caravaneers following me on the road again. Is that a Legion encampment I see way off in the distance? They didn't do a very good job of hiding that. Maybe that's intentional. Maybe they want people to be afraid. And it looks like we have a couple of legionaries by the side of the road as well. Looks like they're waiting for someone.
Come on! Had enough?
Or they're just gonna ambush this caravan here. And they're gonna do a very poor job. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Don't worry, you got some backup this time.
What was that for?
We got him. We did it. That was a perfect ambush. You couldn't have asked for a better plan. You guys could have helped too, you know. You could have participated.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
Who am I to say how you fight? Good job surviving another day. There's not much we can use. However, I did find a decent set of armor, which is gonna come in useful, because you can't exactly walk around like that.
The profligates were careless, and now they're dead.
I think you'll find that carelessness is par for course with them. But anyway, about your outfit.
I see no reason to change it, but if you fear Caesar's enemies, then it can't be helped. However, before I change, there are some things you should know. On second thought, perhaps it's best if I show you.
Yup, that's what you look like without your mask on, alright?
Given my features, some might mistake me for a woman. Perhaps your eyes see what the Legion couldn't.
And the Legion was okay with your effeminate voice and appearance?
I've always been honest about who I am. The confusion is theirs. When I fought the Legion forces to a standstill, they saw who I was. When I pledged my blade to Caesar, it was plain as day that I was no woman. Only now do they deny the truth.
Then how do you bathe without them discovering your secret?
The honorable don't ogle the bodies of their comrades. The brothers I killed acted with dishonor, but so did I when I betrayed them. Either way, I don't want to dwell on the particulars. The only reason we're even discussing this is so there's no confusion between us.
My first reaction to this is complete disbelief, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. After all, if women could get out of being subjugated by declaring themselves to be a man, I'm sure the vast majority of them would do that. But the entire reason we subjugate them in the first place is because they're stupid. Too stupid to even think of the idea. You have thought of the idea. Ergo, you are not stupid. Ergo, you must be a man. The math checks out. So what's your story, friend? How did you join the Legion?
My tribe was defeated by the vanguard of Caesar's army. The captured were then given a choice: slavery, fealty, or death. I chose to kneel, so they gave me a weapon.
You're sure you don't hold any animosity towards the Legion?
My tribe wasn't my family. They were weak, pitiful. When I watched them die, I felt only contempt. When I joined the Legion, I was finally among my peers.
There are people out there who would disapprove of our treatment of women.
Every member of the Legion is there to serve Caesar, and each role is given for a reason. I won't pretend to speak for him, but I will say this. Women have the power to give birth, and wars are won with numbers.
That's not to say that women are only good as baby-making machines. They can also clean and cook.
The word slavery is only a negative when spoken by profligates and dissolutes. We are all servants of Caesar, and we each have a role to play. Honestus, industria, prudentia. Honesty, industry, and prudence. These are the virtues that motivate servants of the Legion, and not the whip at our back.
So many people have no idea what it's like to be a legionary. By the way, did you see all those powder gangers hanging on the cross at Nipton? That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
My thoughts are that I belong there with them. When the burned man failed at Hoover Dam, the thought of running never occurred to him. He returned and accepted his fate. I, on the other hand, am a coward for evading Caesar's judgment, and every time I kill one of my brothers, I only further my cowardice.
Well, that brought down the mood something fierce. You want to be put on the cross?
What I want and what I deserve are two separate things.
It's not fear that holds you back, is it?
I don't fear death. I don't even fear Caesar's retribution. What I fear is his disapproval.
Don't worry, I'm sure you can redeem yourself working with me. There's a lot of NCR soldiers in this area. Tiny little campsite here. Long stretch of road. Abandoned buildings. What is there of value here?
Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to steer clear of this place. The whole town's irradiated to high hell.
Yeah, if it's so radiated, why are you still here?
I was stationed at Camp Searchlight before the incident. I've since taken it upon myself to keep travelers away from the area.
Explain to me in detail what happened.
Some legionaries snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb. I don't know where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everyone and turned the rest into ghouls.
It's pretty easy to get your hands on a radiation bomb if you know where to look. Although I am surprised that the Legion didn't finish the job. How did you survive?
I was out on patrol at the time, so I wasn't in the camp when it happened.
It seems odd to me, though, that you would stay in the area when there's a Legion camp not too far away at Cottonwood Cove.
The Rangers at Echo have been keeping an eye on that place. It's relatively new, but those bastards have already dug in. They appear to be running a slave trading operation, and it also seems to be one of the primary crossing points for Legion raiding parties.
You're right. It's a terrible place. What are you planning to do about it?
If you could scout out the camp, bring back any intel on troop movement or plans for future raids, the Rangers could put that information to good use. Also, if you're any good at covert ops, I would love to get a bug planted on their radio. So far, we've been unable to crack their encryption.
I think I might be able to pull that off for you.
Good to hear. This is the bug you'll need for the radio. Report back if you pick up any intel, or manage to sneak the bug into their radio.
Can do. Follow the crumbling road. Follow the crumbling road. Dotted with the crucifixes, follow the crumbling road. We're off to see the Legion at Cottonwood Cove. Because of the thing that First Sergeant Astor told us to do. Hey, buddy, it's been a while. How's it going?
Don't try my patience. An out of my chin and you'll be decorating a cross.
Well, that's a fine how do you do for a friend like me.
Wait, you're already here to give a report?
I'm actually doing a quest. An NCR officer wanted me to bug your radio. Here, take a look at this.
Oh, the things these profligates build to spy on us like cowards with little machines. Find that officer and give him this old map of our patrol routes. The profligates will try to set up ambushes, and we'll be waiting for them.
Devious! Turning the tables on him, I like it. Hey, First Sergeant Astor. You know, I didn't ask you this before, but what's a First Sergeant doing out here in the middle of nowhere anyway? You're guarding a derelict ruin. Surely you've got better things to do. They could have appointed a corporal, maybe even a private to do the job you're doing. This seems like a complete waste of resources. Shocking, right?
You're back. What can I do for you?
I've got good news for you.
Let's hear it.
I planted the bug, and I found a bunch of patrol routes. I'm very thorough.
This is more than I could have hoped for. It almost seems too good to be true, but the details are all here. Looks like they're planning to shift their raids north of Vegas. I'll shift some of the Rangers and NCR patrols in that direction when they're free. Here's some caps for your trouble. You've done us a great service.
Yes, send all the NCR soldiers north of Vegas, because there is so much you can do in the area that's north of Vegas. There are so many quests and so many NPCs, it's totally not a barren wasteland with nothing to do. Now, I'm not going to clear out all of these irradiated ghouls, because having these abominations running around in NCR armor is actually quite hilarious. But I do know that there's a sentient ghoul somewhere around here. Word travels quickly in the Legion.
Who the hell are you? Better yet, what the hell are you doing in this cursed place?
What I'm doing here is honestly of no consequence. Why are you still here, though?
I'm here because I have nowhere else to go.
Why aren't you out there with your squad?
I can't serve the NCR like this. I don't know how the NCR feels about ghouls.
Why don't I go talk to your superior? 'Cause if they bring you back into the fold, then maybe you'll bring down morale just by having a disgusting face.
If he's a ghoul, he should be put down. I can't let a rabid dog suffer.
I just talked to your commanding officer, and he said I should just kill you.
He wants to kill me? What did I ever do to him?
He thinks you're suffering.
I may be suffering, but I still want to live. You tell that bastard that I have every intention of doing so.
You should just go kill him yourself.
You're right. I should.
Yeah. You know what? I'll even back you up. The 4 of us against the 5 of them? I think that's a fair fight.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Looks like he brought his own troops, so it's not going to be a numbers advantage on their part. Okay, so they don't stand a chance. Yeah, here we go. Charge it, take them all out. Okay, the ghouls aren't going to be as much of an asset as I thought. Let's see who wins, 30 ghouls or 5 NCR troops. Yeah, I think the ghouls are going to win here.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Tell me about it. No, but seriously, never tell me about that ever again.
Hello.
I don't think the game ever expected Private Edwards to survive that fight, hence why he has no more dialogue, and he's just kind of wandering around in this general area.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Okay, I will consider this quest closed.
Why don't you go join the rest of the human trash across the river?
Boy, for somebody I just helped, you're not being very friendly.
Shooting you right now might be worth the court-martial.
Oh. I'm not gonna say thank you. Alright, fine. Well, that's all the NCR troops in this area. Bum 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 bum. There we go. You see, Velius, you stick with me, you're gonna find redemption. You and I will kill so many profligates. He's gonna be like, wow, you killed so many profligates, I've forgiven you of all your treasonous crimes so far. Speaking of which, do you think Kaiser knows what you did?
I don't know. It's not unusual for an assassin to die, but 4 in one night is another story. Time will tell.
I suppose so. So what skills are you bringing to the table?
Legionaries specialize in melee combat. Guns are slow and prone to failure. Whatever advantage they provide is made up for with cunning, speed, and most of all, courage.
Besides your 3 comrades that you killed, anybody else? Anybody I know?
Mostly tribal chiefs. As a former savage, I know their weaknesses and how best to exploit them.
Did you ever work alone?
No, we work in groups of 4. The skill of the assassins depends on the target we hunt, but all are veteran legionaries. We are given the job we deserve. Kaiser cares not for rank or experience. He only asks for results. It makes no difference whether you are the captured or bear the standard of the Legion itself. All men serve under Kaiser, and no man is given margin for failure.
Indeed, failure is not an option, but I wouldn't be too worried about that. We've had several strings of successes, and I don't see that ending anytime soon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why did I plant this bug to give false information to the NCR, and then end up killing that same soldier?
Did you at least wait for them to dispatch a courier first?
No, I pretty much killed him immediately after I handed over the information.
They got radios or something, right?
I didn't really think this one through.
Whatever. We'll kill some slaves instead, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe we'll give them some lashings or something. I don't know, half rations?
Some of those crucifixes are half empty. They're also half full if you're a positive person.
An empty crucifix isn't doing its job, as my grandpappy used to say.
An idle cross is the devil's plaything.
That is very true. Away, true to Kaiser.
Away! Get it? It's a pun because I am saying away, but I'm also leaving away. Ha ha!
Get out of my office.
Okay, bye!
I have never shied away from who I am. I am a traitor and a coward, and I will be punished as one. Although I have no ill will toward Kaiser, if he comes after me, then I'll have no choice but to fight back.